Everybody. Welcome to the second episode of this show with the working title. So far, this is still going to be called Mr. Blak's True Hollywood Tales. For those who don't know, these are a series of videos of me talking about my time living in Los Angeles, California. Um, so the first one kind of got a good reception, and a lot of you thought that was a good idea. So I'm going to keep going with these, see how far we can get, see how you like them. Let's see. So, I want to say back in about 2003, I was living in North Hollywood, which is just over the hill from Hollywood. It's in the San Fernando Valley. It's like a hop, skip, and jump from like Universal City and Universal Studios, Studio City, all that area and stuff like that. Um, I was living there at the time with my ex-girlfriend that I was living with. I had recently stupidly quit a job I had at the time. I was working for like an eyeglass warehouse. They sold like eyeglass frames and parts and stuff. It was a warehouse job. I mean, it was a decent job, you know. It was Monday through Friday. You know, you had the weekends off. Sometimes you had to work weekends because they had inventory and stuff like that. The usual, you know. But at the time, I was wanting to find a different job, you know. And I was looking around, and I thought I found a good job. So, thinking I had it already and everything, I stupidly quit that job to go work at this other one, which fell through, and I never got that job, so here I was, jobless. So, I was job hunting, and I was looking through an ad. I believe it was on Craigslist. Already, you know, just anything on Craigslist is just sometimes it's a bad idea. But this particular ad, you know, it was stating like a warehouse setting. How was it worded? It's like warehouse setting, household supplies. You know, no experience necessary. Blah blah blah. It was the way it was worded was very interesting. So it sounded. I mean, I thought I'd check it out. It's like, great. You know, another warehouse job. You know, which is what I wanted anyway. I mean, warehouse jobs are pretty cool if you can get the right one. So, the place was near my house, actually. I got the address, like, oh, it was literally like about 3 blocks away. It was walking distance, you know, and that was great, you know. And in the area, it's like, it's down to, you walked it, it's like I was lived off of Magnolia Boulevard, for those of you who know your way around, you know, North Hollywood. And it was down towards Cahuenga Boulevard, Magnolia. There was like right before you got to Cahuenga, there was like, well, at the time it used to be a porn shop. Right now, nowadays, it's like a mixed martial arts school, but it used to be a porno shop back then. And there was like another little shop next to it, and I'm like, huh. You know, I was like, okay, well, I guess they do have like a small warehouse. They're shipping stuff out there. Okay, cool. Walk in. So talk to an older Armenian lady and everything. Me and about 2 other people were actually coming there for the interview and everything. Turns out it's for a company called Kirby. Now, Kirby does vacuum cleaner sales. Some of you have heard about that. I had kind of heard of it, but I wasn't familiar with Kirby at the time. I was going to learn. But, so anyway, it's like, this is not the job I was looking for, you know. But at the time, I was thinking, well, what are my fucking options? Might as well take it. Fuck it. So they say, cool. We'll come in, start such and such a day, start your orientation. So it was just like maybe like a few days later, it went by. The orientation was like 2 days. And all it was basically showing me how to use a vacuum cleaner, and also teaching me how to do the demonstrations of them and everything. And it was kind of stupid. I mean, granted, Kirby's are pretty vacuums and everything, but they're fucking expensive. You know, they last you. I guess they last you a long time and everything, but like I said, they're fucking expensive. But so after a while, you know, they went through how to use the vacuum, what it can do, and then the whole speech spiel, everything you do and everything. All right, go. All right, whatever, fine. So it's like, okay, doing good, did great. All right, you passed orientation. You know, your first day is this day. Come in and blah blah. So I went to my first official day of work for Kirby. So we walked in and it took us to the back. It was me. It was another black girl, but mostly it was mostly Armenians. Okay, cool. You know, I mean, it's North Hollywood. You know, there is a large Armenian population. It's LA, period. There's a large Armenian population there. You know, that's you know, whatever. You know, so it's just me and this one black girl and everybody else. We're sitting there, and you know, the owner of this particular this branch, this franchise, you know, the owner of this particular Kirby franchise right here. You know, he came in, another Armenian gentleman. Oh, and excuse me, I'm not trying to sound, well, like, if I do a voice, I'm not trying to sound weird or anything. It's just, I'm just expressing the story, so don't think I'm making fun of anybody, because I swear I'm not. If you feel like I am, I'm sorry, I'm not. I swear, I promise. But, so, we're there, and this guy walks out and everything. He comes out with a boombox. He said, "Hello. Every day before we go out, we dance." Somebody turns the lights out, and there's a strobe light on with a little disco light. He plays the boombox. They're playing this weird... They're sort of like weird songs. You know, it's like old, like just basically just old, your classic songs, like, you know, some of the old like religious songs and everything. But the lyrics were changed to say Kirby. Like, I got that Kirby feeling down in my heart. And we're supposed to be clapping along to this. And everybody else is fucking into it. And me and this one black girl, we're just looking at each other like, what the fuck did we walk in on? You know, we really felt very uncomfortable. This was weird. There was like maybe 5 or 6 different songs. Like I said, that... And there was a couple that were like older pop songs, but they were all Kirby lyrics. This is like a Kirby cult. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? It was the most surreal fucking thing I've ever seen. I have never been into a job orientation or anything like that before. But I was like, alright, I have nothing else to do with my day. I'm here right now. I'm investing my time in it, so I decide that, alright, fine. I'm going to give this a shot. So we all get together. They have like one van. They, you know, drive people around it. You know, it's like you have the driver in the back. They have the Kirby vacuums. And then there's a few of us that ride around with us. Like, it's like a passenger van, the big ones. So we drive out. I think we went to Simi Valley. And our deal was to go door to door, talk to people. Like, they would go door to door. They were going to leave us with vacuum to knock on this door. And to get these people to let us in. These people who don't know who the fuck we are. So they want us to let us in. And it's like, it was like me and one other person for the first one. Went to this house. Lady actually let us fucking in. It's like, okay. You know, just because we have a vacuum, you're going to let us in your fucking house. All right. So we're in there, and he gives a demonstration and everything. And actually, she wanted a vacuum, so okay, cool. So he made a sale with the paperwork and everything. These things are about as, when he's doing the paperwork and everything, I'm looking at it, these things are about as much as a fucking car. It's like, what? Who's gonna pay like, what, $1,500 for a fucking vacuum? What? And then the rest of the time was driving around. Obviously, either nobody was home and answered, or nobody even wanted to give us the time of day because we're knocking door to door trying to sell a fucking vacuum. Didn't eat lunch. I mean, a couple guys bought like a couple like rolls with them. Oh wait, no. Actually, no. A guy had like a loaf of bread. Another guy had like a package of bologna. Full circle. The last video, first thing in LA, and this guy's got a loaf of bread and a pack of bologna, and I'm like, nah, I'm good. I'm cool. All at this point in time, I'm just wanting to go home. I'm like, I already had it set in my head. As soon as I get back to North Hollywood and I get out this van, I am not coming back. I am walking away. Finally, we're going well into the night. It was already dark because it was like wintertime. So, how it gets dark kind of early. It was already nighttime. We're knocking on people's houses at fucking like 6 o'clock at night. It's dark and they're still trying to sell fucking vacuums. I'm like, dude, no, let's just go. I'm really fucking done with this shit. So, finally, we get back to North Hollywood. And as I promised myself, once I got out of that van, I turned around, walked home, never came back. Never got paid for it either, but never came back. So, and I still, to this day actually, I know the ads when I see them. And it doesn't matter if it's in California or if it's here, where I'm at right now in Indiana right now. It's the same thing. You look through the ads, you can just tell the ads the way they're worded. It's like, it's Kirby vacuums, just they say warehouse setting, customer service, but just the wording is just like, because there was a couple times I called a couple of those thinking, let me just see, it was a Kirby vacuum thing. So fuck that. So be careful of those ads. If you're looking for a job, if you're looking for an actual job, don't go to Kirby. I mean, actually, if you want to have like a really weird experience, like a really fucking bizarre, obscure experience, and you want to see what it's like to be in a cult setting without actually having to be in a cult where you could probably like be trapped or lose your life, sign up for Kirby and go to an orientation. It's like you're in a fucking weird some cult bullshit. Or just avoid Kirby and fuck that shit. Anyway, that's my story. It was a little short one this time. I don't know my scheduling of how often I'm going to do these. I can do these whenever I have time, when I can. I figure I'm probably going to try to do these once a week. I can't. It's really hard for me to do set days for videos. I can't do like other people, like, oh, this Monday, Tuesday, blah, blah, blah. I can't do that, obviously, because I have a weird fucking work schedule. So, I'm just going to say I'm going to be doing these videos once a week. Hope you liked it. If you did like it, hit the like button down below, because that really helps me out a lot. Also, if you're not already subscribed to this channel, subscribe to my channel and hit that little notification bell, because like I said, I upload videos weekly. These videos, I also have my reaction videos, Ian Blak Reacts. I'm also do a show with my spouse called the Mr. Blak and Dr. Bitchcraft Show, and we're about to do some more shows on here. We also do like a live stream every week on Facebook, usually from my Facebook page. Just look for Juan Blak on Facebook. Usually on Sundays, we do actually look for the our like page, the Mr. Blak and Dr. Bitchcraft Show. Just find it on Facebook, give it a like. Also, I post up stuff for my band, music videos, live performances, stuff like that. Bunch of other shit. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time with another video. Stay tuned. Bye bye.